everybody.
I want to say that tonight. We got to figure out what we was doing there. I don't feel like we were on the same accord.
I was trying to do the Nicki Minaj. And
Oh, you was doing Nicki Minaj version, so you a freak. You're a freaky boy.
Why do you always call me that?
You're not a freaky boy?
I am a wholesome young man.
Yeah, that's what they all say. That's like everybody in jail saying, I ain't do nothing. I don't know why they got me here.
It's kind of like Shawshank Redemption.
Right.
Remember, lawyer screwed me.
Right.
I'm innocent. Lawyer screwed me.
Everybody got a public defender.
That's hilarious.
But I don't know if you've seen this, cousin. Former NFL MVP Cam Newton. He has a 7-on-7 team. So you know what 7-on-7 is?
Flag football?
Kinda. So it's basically like yeah, we can say that. So all the specialty, not specialty, but all like the special position, I guess you could say, like running backs, wide receivers, quarterback.
So just no line.
No line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he has a 7-on-7 team, and he's been doing it for years. A bunch of people that's been in the NFL has went through his camps, and his team or whatever. Mm-hmm. So recently, and I watch him all the time. I'll be on YouTube. I love watching what the kids are doing because I wish I had something like that when I was growing up, but I don't, so I live through the kids. So Cam Newton got to a fight.
I hope another adult, not a child.
I'm gonna let you. We're gonna let you.
Oh God.
Yeah, here we go. What's going on? Oh, there we go.
Well, today Panthers legend Cam Newton responding for the first time after this viral video surfaced of him getting into a fist fight with a group of people at a 7-on-7 football tournament in Atlanta last weekend. The video shows that multiple people fighting with Cam Newton, the former MVP. Did
the one with the big hat?
Yeah.
4th and 1 podcast.
That hat didn't go nowhere.
Were former coaches of his C1 and
was he getting got though?
He says the incident began as trash talk, and he says it shouldn't have happened.
Oh,
Newton says he
got one in the headlock and he holding on to another one.
Athletes.
To every single high school player, to every single person of influence, to every single athlete, use my situation as a way to understand that in one moment, in one decision, your life can change. Just like that. Mm-hmm. And I let my emotions get the best of me.
You did.
And it should not have been called for.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Simple.
Very simple.
And so he did go on to apologize.
Slung that man. Look at that.
He should have handled it better.
Look how big he looked. Like,
well, so what's interesting about that situation, though, what's interesting about that is sports get heated like that.
Absolutely.
Right? So
Absolutely.
I'm not saying he's right for what he did. He's definitely not right for what he did. But on some levels, I could understand how it might have got there. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Like, you got these grown men in here playing these sports, and high schoolers, those.
By the way, those are two grown men.
Those two grown men.
Just look like kids standing next to his big ass.
So you got these grown men going at it. Like, of course, there's going to be like a little, people.
A little back and forth. Right. Especially if they chirping. Like, football is a chirping sport.
Football, basketball, all of it.
I don't think a lot of people know how much
trash
talking is going on, whether it be on the court. Yeah, let's say sports. Because when they be doing the mic'd up challenges on like the football and stuff, they be saying some crazy stuff. I'm like, I remember that being back in the field. Like,
well, yeah, because people trying to get in your head, right?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't realize it because I only went to like middle school with sports.
Right.
If I had made it to high school or college, I probably would have like
got a little bit more
into the trash talk part because like people gonna talk to you, like they're gonna to get in your head to get you off your game.
You got to a little bit. So
you just gotta be super aggressive. So something like this happening, I could understand. Like, did Cam start it or?
Well, I don't know what necessarily happened. I watched Cam Newton's 4th and 1 show, and he was just saying like he took majority of the accountability. He's saying that he was chirping, they was chirping, some things was said that on both ends that shouldn't have been said, and it led to this.
Who swung first? I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. You can't. See
I don't know, but if I got swung like that, I would have stopped. I'm not gonna lie. He got one in the head. He got one in the headlock, and he's holding on to the other one. I don't think people realize Cam Newton, his whole tenure in playing football was to try to not get tackled.
Yeah, that's a good point. It was like
I don't think y'all realize
you don't want it with him.
His whole purpose as a quarterback, and as big as he was to never go down to the ground.
Right.
That just
he ain't the one.
He ain't the man. Look, I would hate for him to have actually started throwing punches.
Because he didn't really throw any.
Nah, he was holding back. He was holding back. Like you could see them swinging at him, but he was more so had one in the headlock and had one by the dreadlocks over here. Like, you know how you fight with your little cousins?
Yeah.
And it's two of them, but they small. You can just you hold one over here and then you hold the other one back. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
Cam was out there fighting his little cousins.
Basically, but they was all. I guess he said in this 4th and 1 episode, he was saying that they used to be, I guess, coaches on his staff.
Oh,
so
wow.
He knew them. It wasn't like
on.
You know what I'm saying?
Staff.
Like on his staff, like old staff, of course. They obviously got a new team or whatever. But yeah, I think this is a bad look. Overall, for the community, it's a bad look. Because at first it was like, oh, kids, because they small, kids fighting, trying to jump Cam Newton at the football. Yeah. So that's what the story was, and everybody was like, oh, okay, these kids getting wild. Then we find out as coaches, okay, cool, break it down as grown men. Even still, it's like, as black men, we have to hold our emotions.
Yeah. This ain't a hood thing. This ain't hood sports. This is like, we grown ups. We out here. We're trying to set an example for kids, right? We're doing this for kids. So that's one of those situations. You talking back and forth, and then you like, look, we gonna handle this after everybody go. We gonna get
either that or just don't handle it. Like it's getting to a point to where it's like, all right, it's getting personal. Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's where I'm like. That's when emotional intelligence has to come into play.
Yeah.
And I get it. Football is a passionate sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's very passionate.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very physical. So there's going to be a lot of testosterone in the vicinity of the sport. So it's ego.
Absolutely.
I'm glad it didn't go further.
Yeah, I'm glad it got broken up when it did. How it did. Because the one dude in the white shirt that came up swinging though, like what was he? Who was he swinging on? Cam or the other people?
Cam, a loser, seen his other man's getting handled and had to go ahead and
because he should have in that situation. I think anyone running over should have been trying to break it up.
Right.
Not
right. Not stir up the pot a little bit more than what it is.
Right.
But shoot, I mean, there was a football coach in Texas who actually got who is no longer here with us because of something like this. I guess they got into it. One of the coaches ran up, and then some dude with the parents came in and shot one of the coaches, and he passed away.
It's never that serious.
It's not over a football game, especially no kids. Not even especially. You know, especially with the kids being there. That should have never took place.
Right. Not at all.
Never. That shouldn't even have been a thought. If you're going to duke it out, all right, cool. Is that still bad? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
somebody losing their life?
Over a Little League football game?
Definitely not worth it.
Over a bad call or talking trash or 6 points on the board, I feel like that should have never happened. But
not worth it.
My point bringing that up is that could have happened here.
That could have, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
situation could have gone really south.
You fighting somebody that's 6'5", and neither one of us is over 6 foot. The thought in my head might be, "Hey, I gotta defend me and my cousin."
Yeah, yeah.
This nigga is almost 300 pounds.
It's him or us,
right? And he's swinging hard. But luckily, like I said, luckily Cam wasn't swinging, so it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying. But things happen,
and like for those coaches. And they were coaches on his 7-on-7 staff. They weren't like they ain't its experience with trash talk is a seasoned NFL veteran.
When you play at the highest level,
right? You get the highest level trash talk. Right. So Cam probably said some stuff, and they were like, "Oh no!"
He said some stuff. Trust me.
Yeah.
You ain't never touched a real football field. That already to somebody who
right.
you would never know what it's like to be an NFL MVP. That might get under somebody's skin who love football.
Yeah.
What you feel? What you feel about the apology from Cam?
I like that he said, "Look at what I did.
Yeah,
learn from that."
Right.
He's basically saying, "Don't buy the sense. I'm giving it to you for free." Right? I'm going to give this to you for free. This is not an experience you should go through to learn this lesson. Right. I've learned it for you. I've learned it for us. Let's be smarter.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I like that he took accountability. I like that he just didn't say them. It was like I did this. We both made some mistakes, but I did this.
Right.
And I need y'all to learn from what I did. Mm-hmm. That's how you. That's what a leader is, man.
Yeah, he's showing up.
Yeah, he's showing up, and I commend him for it. Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of people have been saying like Cam Newton's he's not coming back. Well, that's why people don't get back to the community. This and that. You feel like that could be said about this incident?
What do you mean?
Like, well, Cam already said he's coming back. He said that's not going to stop him from teaching the kids or whatever. But do you feel like these type of incidences stop?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop people from coming in the community. Yeah, because so when you got to think, am I going to get attacked?
Right.
Is somebody going to try to take something from me?
Right.
Is there going to be trouble?
Right.
And you sit up here thinking, it's like, I've worked hard to not deal with that type of behavior. Should I go back and put myself in that position to deal with that type of behavior?
Right.
And I think the kids are really important, and it's important that people give back, but it's weighing it like, is this going to be at the detriment to self?
Right.
And that's something I've kind of been learning recently, is like not doing stuff at my detriment to help other people. So I hope he goes back.
He will.
But if he doesn't, I understand.
I understand, right.
And it sucks to say that, but it's facts. Like, why put myself in jeopardy? And especially because people aren't appreciating what he's doing. He don't got to do this.
He does not. He got it. He got his money. He got his check. He got his company. He got his shows going. His media company. I mean, you don't need this.
Right. So
if I was Cam, I would have dogged them. I ain't allowed to dog walk them. Both of them. All 6'5", 270 pounds would have been unleashing the wrath of God on both of them.
God.
On God. Because sometimes
that's just what needs to happen.
Sometimes you just got to make an example out of certain people. Because Cam get tried at all these camps he go to. The kids be disrespecting him all the time.
I don't understand. Like, this person is creating this environment for you. Why are you treating them like that?
You know how black people get, man.
I don't.
You do.
Because I'm not that. That's not my experience. That's not
okay. Your experience.
Okay.
But that's.
Yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's my experience.
Plies made a good. He put it in not perfect words, but he made a good example. He was like, the 7-on-7 culture is about talking trash. It's built on that. Like, if you watch it, it's very disrespectful. Like you thought the celebrations in the NFL was bad. I'm talking about you catch a ball over somebody's head, they tapping your head, and the whole team running on to, like, they disrespectful, like, over there, like spinning the ball, pointing at you, throwing the ball, shooting in it, like they get real disrespectful with them 7-on-7s. So he made a point to say, like, when that's the culture, this is what you get. And I was like,
I can agree with that.
I was like, that was a strong point. I would have never thought of it like that. Because to me, it's entertainment. To me, I'm like, but again, we not on that field listening. We don't have those emotions that the players have. We don't have those emotions that the coach have. We don't have those emotions that the parents have. You know what I'm saying? We just looking at it from TV or on the sideline.
Do you think they should ban trash talking in sports?
No. Say
that real quick.
No. Yeah, because that
it adds something.
I grew up playing sports my whole life. I trash talking anything, nigga. We can see who walk faster, and I'm trash talking. That's why you got 3 left toes. Like, I don't care. That's why you walk like your mama when she was pregnant. Like, I'm saying I'm saying everything in the competition. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, I have the emotional intelligence to know when the ref blow the whistle.
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Dap it up. Shake hands. And if I don't, and if I feel like some type of way, I won't dap it up. I won't shake hands, and we can just leave it on the field. I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it would never carry over for me. But, yeah, I think Cam Newton did a good job with this, though. His response in the fight and then his response after the fight was very I tip my hat to you, sir.
He's a professional.
Yeah. And his hat, did you notice, speaking of hats, his hat never moved. Like,
nah, he was good. His dreads, everything was good.
This nigga was Batman out there. Like, his dreads was good. He got punched in the face. Like, the hat didn't fly, tip, none of that. Like, that'd be a good commercial.
You know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
Can the dude even hit that hard? Because, like, if nothing moved, like, I'd feel disrespected by the hat.
I would be upset.
Yeah.
If I watch that video back and I look up and I got my hoodie over my head because Cam Newton literally is mashing my face into the ground, I would be pissed off. I would look back like, we got to run it back, big dog. You know what?
Let's pull the gloves out.
Pull the gloves out. We got to do, but even then, I still wouldn't want to do that. That man is still 6'5", 270. So I'm cool. But like I said, tip my hats off to Cam. I hope they make men's with whoever the other two guys are.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And just move forward from this. I ain't got really much nothing to say after that.
Yeah.